But Kennesaw State's going to have its hands full because 6'6" in the middle, as you articulated, KSU's tallest player at 6 foot. Let's just say that the running Bulldogs are going to have an advantage on the inside all night long.
Indeed they will. That's going to be one of the keys for Kennesaw State, is stopping the inside presence of Gardner-Webb. And we see Kennesaw State coming out a bit of a trapping zone look today.
And Vaikute's got a gargantuan size advantage down there, and they're going to spring the three, and it touches nothing but the bottom. So Dillard with the first made basket of the ball games, and the running Bulldogs out to a 3-0 lead. But they're slow to get back on defense, and the Owls convert in transition the other way.
That's something Kennesaw State needs to take advantage of. They do seem to have a slight speed advantage. They can hurry back in transition. They can take advantage of that.
So Angie Smith with the steal at the other end, and a nice job by Capella in there to change the shot of Vaikute. KSU down 2-3 early in this one with an opportunity to go inside, maybe take the lead. Interior pass is errant. It's picked off, and quickly they come the other way. Here's one of the Hudson twins, and that one's going to work all night. Boy, that thing took a dip, but it wouldn't go swimming.
And looks like a foul underneath. Angie Smith had grabbed the rebound, but then Dominique Hudson commits the foul on Angie Smith.
It is Hudson's first, and we should reiterate that there are twins on this team, and they are the two leading scorers on the team. Dominique and Monique Hudson, both of them just moments apart in terms of the birth sequence. They are that close.
Yeah, it was Dominique Hudson with the steal there for Gardner-Webb.
And they work it around the outside here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Your early score, 3-2. The dump down low to Vaikute, the spin, off glass, and good.
That's going to be very tough for Kennesaw State to stop this evening. You know, you've got Christine Wiley on the other side, and now Kennesaw State's going to catch an early break here with another foul is going to be called on Dominique Hudson, and that's her second here early in the first minute and 40 seconds of this contest. She picks up 2 fouls.
And that'll bring Jasmine Dale off the bench, the 5'9" guard who's just a freshman from LaVerge, Tennessee. And quickly, that's a big plus for KSU. The leading scorer on the team, or one of the 2 leading scorers on the team, goes out of the game with under 2 minutes played and it's already on the bench.
We'll have to see how much Gardner-Webb starts to rely on that inside game that they have with Vaikute, see if they can take advantage.
The outside jump shot for Kennesaw State barely grazes iron, but the Owls clean up the mess and get another possession.
Good job by Simitri getting position inside on Vaikute, able to grab that rebound.
Again, they go right into the teeth of the defense. KSU is dispossessed and throw it wildly out of bounds as she ran over the end line. The turnover by Ashley Holliday will give it back to the running Bulldogs.
Could have easily been a travel on Ashley Holliday driving in because there was no contact with the ball when she tried to throw it up there, but she still turns it over nevertheless. That's something Kennesaw State didn't do much in their last game against Clemson. Only 11 turnovers against the Tigers.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you about the level of competition KSU's been in against this year, but let's watch a little here first as Vaikute tries to make an interior move here. It looked like she threw it off her own foot, but they're going to say it went off the KSU leg. So the running Bulldogs will keep possession. They've got 15 to shoot, and the Owls got to watch the down screen here.
That's something that Kennesaw State with Christine Wiley has been working on with her in practice. If you're that big, you don't need to bring the ball down, and that's something Vaikute did not need to bring the ball down in that case.
The outside shot goes up. It's no good. Holy moly. Kennesaw State defender was bent in half underneath the basket. No foul called. Score is still 5-2. They go right back, and Capellan is not risking trying to play behind Vaikute where she's at a gargantuan disadvantage. She's trying to front the player and deny the entry pass. I think it's a wise move.
That's a smart move. She had the ball in her hands there momentarily, but just could not do enough to keep a hold of it.
And the Owls steal the inbound, and Smith the other way, and she can get up and down the floor in a real hurry. The layup won't go. She steals it. The turnaround jump shot goes off glass, and she converts that.
She just needed a tougher shot, Dave. That's all she needed.
She wanted an offensive rebound. You and I both know it. 4-5. The Owls down early. 16 minutes, 50 seconds remain in the first half. They go right down low, and the Owls this time play behind Vaikute, and they commit the foul because of it. They've only got really 2 players down there that are going to have any realistic chance at stopping her, and that's Simitria Gideon or Lisa Capellan. That foul is committed by Brandy Jones. It's her first. It's the team first for KSU.
Brandy Jones coming from behind on that. Gets whistle for the foul.
And Vaikute hits her first free throw. She's got 3 points in the game, and we'll get a substitution as Capellan comes out and Elena Gray comes in, the 5'10 freshman. Vaikute, by the way, a 72.2% free throw shooter. very respectable free throw percentage, and you got to expect at her size, she probably gets to the line a lot.
You would assume so. Second one good as well. So 2 for 2 in her first start. Now this is something Gardner-Webb's been doing off the May baskets, and off inbounds for Kennesaw State is trying to trap, going full court and now backing it off as Kennesaw State breaks the timeline.
The Gardner-Webb lead back out to 3. Still very early in this one. Glad you could join us. Kennesaw State almost turns it over and finally do. It isn't pretty, but it does belong to Gardner-Webb.
Yeah, just not a very good job that time by Brandy Jones of securing the ball, and it results in a turnover.
Well, look at the Owls come to Vaitkute once she catches it in the middle. There are so many outside shots available out there, it's like a horse game. Vaitkute will take it strong herself. That was against 3 defenders. She just went straight into the teeth of it and scored anyway.
You can't coach size like that.
Nope.
That's definitely for sure.
Gardner-Webb a little slow getting back, but they get bailed out on a fine defensive play. The Owls turn it back over. Gardner-Webb with an opportunity to advance their lead. Jump shot's no good. And boy, just Vaitkute is just anything she wants out there.
She is going to be a handful as long as she is in there. Kennesaw State is really going to have to work to try to slow her down. They weren't able to do it there.
They're just throwing the ball over the top of the KSU defense. If they front them, they just throw it over the top with no problem. Vaitkute now with 8 points. She leads all scorers in the game.
7-0 run here, or excuse me, 6-0 run for Gardner-Webb. That's answered.
And Smith hits her 5th point of the ball game and makes it look a little bit more respectable, but the Owls have got to figure out what they're going to do about the 6'6" menace in the middle of the court.
Well, Vaitkute only averages 22.7 minutes per contest, so maybe Kennesaw State will have to really work hard when Vaitkute is not in there to take advantage on the inside.
As they swing the ball around, they're obviously looking to get in there. She's wide open now. One bounce, the kick out, and that's going to yield a jump shot. And Vaitkute almost able to get that rebound over the top of a KSU player without fouling.
You can't really call over the back because she's just standing straight up and reaching.
Three-pointer won't go for Kennesaw State, and they can't get the rebound, so it's the other way we go. Gardner-Webb's got numbers. The kick off glass, it's no good, and now Angie Smith has got it. She's coming the other way.
Yeah, Smith maybe got away with a little bit of a bump there on the shot, but Kennesaw State will gladly accept it.
That's right, folks. Remember this. It's only a foul if it gets called. 11-7, the Owls trail.
Looking for our first media timeout. We've been going here for quite a while without a whistle.
Very few fouls called. You know what I just doomed us to, right? Symmetria Gideon hits the 5-foot